What's up, Fragrance family? Hey man, I want to thank all y'all who are viewing right now. Your viewership is so highly appreciated. And if you are one of my subscribers, you already know y'all one of those ones, man. Y'all keep this thing going, and I can't thank you enough. But if this is your first time, then welcome. Welcome to No Cap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight. No chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And hey, y'all saw the thumbnail, so in this video, we are talking about Milestone perfumes. So, I want to introduce this brand to some and reiterate it to others. If you're not familiar with Milestone, they are the dupe kings of the rack stores. They are the Atomizer king of dupes. Look at these sprayers. Yeah. Come on. Pressurized Atomizers is where it's at. So, I got right now the 10 that I think are the best of Milestone right now in the rack stores. If you see these, do yourself a favor and pick them up. They're going to range from $14.99 to $19.99. Most of the times more on the lower end of that. And some of these, a couple of these may not be able to be found in rack stores, but I will link them below at one of the sites that you can find these at, and that's Labella Perfumes. They tend to have quite a few Milestones, and if I can find them at a good price at some other links, then I'll do that. But I don't want y'all paying like over $20 for any of these, because that's the whole purpose, to smell great for less. And that's what I'm about, and that's why I'm bringing y'all these. I know a lot of people want to gatekeep these fragrances, but bruh, come on. We gotta let the dupes out. Who let the dupes out? Yeah, No Cap did. Anyway, oh yeah, let's get right on into it. Coming in at number 10, this one you can't find at the rack stores, so that's one of the reasons why it's kind of on the lower end of this. But if you are familiar with one of the hype fragrances right now, which is Louis Vuitton's Imagination, then you will be happy to get your hands on this one. This is a pretty good rendition of that fragrance, and as well as I have to say, just a nice fragrance overall. Now, it may not be, I don't know, 90% or higher than that, a clone of that, but this fragrance definitely does what it needs to do for $15. This fragrance has that Calabrian bergamot, the citron. It has that cinnamon in the mid with the ambroxan and the Chinese black tea. Everything that you're looking for in that fragrance, you get here. Maybe not to the level of the concentration of the oils. Of course not. It's $15. But in the air, to the normal nose, you won't be able to tell. Check that out. All right. Coming in at number 9. This one right here really surprised me. When I sprayed it in the store, I was like, what? And when I got it home and wore it, all of these also gets you at least 6 hours that I've had so far. Most of them more than that, up to 8 hours of performance, which you can't beat for this price. And this one right here is a clone of L'Homme Ideal's Eau de Toilette Guerlain's L'Homme Ideal, the Eau de Toilette. And this is Deal for Men. This is a beautiful scent, especially for the springtime, fellas. Yeah, this one right here gives you all the citrus nuances of that fragrance with that orange blossom. Also has the woodiness in there. Just the sprayers, man. Yeah, this thing surprised me. Like this L'Homme Ideal, the EDT is slept on anyway in that realm of the EDP and the extreme and everything. Don't sleep on that fragrance. And if you can get a nice rendition of it for $14.99 at TJ Maxx, hey, if you see this, go for it. You will not be disappointed. You're gonna smell good. You will get compliments with this. Has a very nice woody, fuzzy texture. I think it has some cashmere in it. Man, just in the air right now. This is just beautiful. I love it. Okay, coming in at the number 8 spot is one that's maybe hard to find, but you can find it. And if I find a link, I will link it to it. Now, this one is actually Murata, which is a subsidiary of Milestone, which you will see in there sometimes. A couple of these are Murata, kind of like how Lattafa has Maison Alhambra and such like that. but this is a clone of, and one of the only clones that I've ever seen of this fragrance, and it's of a Armani Stronger With You brand, and this one is from Stronger With You Intensely. This is Together With You Always. Now, you may see some people argue that it's something else or whatever, but the notes, when you find and look this up, very, very much so matches up with that of Intensely. Yeah, with the toffee note, you know, those kind of gourmand hazelnutty type smells and everything. It definitely still has what you're looking for with the Stronger With You, the, like I said, the nutty nuances, the vanillic tones, I think it's tonka, all that kind of stuff, and then like the pink pepper, some spicy notes in the beginning, maybe sage, I can't remember right now. But this thing definitely holds true to that DNA and get you at least 8 hours. That one right there, great for fall, winter time. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, now this one right here really, really hit the mark on smelling like what it's trying to smell like. All of these do, but this one right here is from the Tom Ford's private line, which is Tuscan leather. This is Milestone's Tuscany leather. Yeah, y'all know how they do. Go right after it. Milestone's Tuscany leather. Hey, that raspberry, leathery, just, this thing is powerful. If you want to hit it with the German fragrance, power! Yeah, too much power. Anyway, this thing, wow, you can taste it. Oh, it's beautiful. If you like Tuscan leather, you're gonna love it. You know, they say it smells like cocaine. I've never smelled cocaine, but if cocaine is strong, then it smells like cocaine. But a great fragrance nonetheless. Where did I drop my phone? Okay. And coming in at the number 6 spot, this one right here is more of a twist on this fragrance. It's a niche fragrance. This is the first niche one, other than the Louis Vuitton. So this is based off a niche fragrance of Mancera, and there's none other than Mancera's Red Tobacco. This one is Monarch, which is, again, still Milestone. Monarch's Red Tobacco Vanilla. Now, from the beginning, you get that opening, but not as harsh as the Mancera. But it's definitely there's no way you can't tell that that's what this is duping. It smells like that fragrance. Yeah, without just some of the harshness of it or whatever. You get all the nice, buttery smooth nuances, but this one here actually dries down to more of that vanilla ambery tones than, say, the strong like tobacco. You can get the tobacco in here, but it doesn't have all the like the oudy facets of the original, which some people may prefer more. This is about 80%, I would say, Mancera's Red Tobacco, but definitely worth getting your nose on. And I first sprayed it, I really felt like, you know, it gave me like 6 hours, but I was wanting more because I have Red Tobacco. But the next time I wore it, after a little bit of maceration, you're getting at least 8 hours. It did its job, and I can't complain. All right, coming in at the number 5 spot is a recent pickup from the rack stores that I've seen in there the last few times I went. So hey, if y'all looking, go ahead and get on the hunt. Hit the rack store up and look for this one right here. Again, from the Tom Ford's private collection. Fucking fabulous. This is King Fabulous by Milestone. And I have compared this directly with the original effing Fabulous. And I'm telling you, it's hard to find the differences. It really is. This one lasts about as long as that one. Like, the performance is not missing anything. The projection does really well. You get everything that fragrance gives you is right here. It's a beautiful scent. That little almond accord, the aromatics in the top, the woodiness in the base and everything. This is fucking fabulous. Yeah. They did their damn thing on this one. This one is actually $14.99 as well. One of these was $16.99. Yeah, the Tuscany leather was actually $16.99. Maybe it's down now, who knows. But anyway, moving on to the number 4 spot. When I got my hands on this one, I meant to actually do a standalone video on this one because it's that good to me. Now, and I really probably didn't, because aren't we tired of Creed Aventus clones? I get it. But if you can pick one up, and this is one of the ones that are a little bit more pricey. Anytime something smells like Creed Aventus, here you go. This one's $19.99, but dare I say, I think it's worth it. I've been using the heck out this thing. Look where the juice is now. Okay, this is Grade 1 by Milestone. That's what it's called, Grade 1. Very nice presentation as well. Pretty snug cap. And again, the atomizer. Beautiful, man. This right here smells like a nice smoky batch of the Creed Aventus. Don't get me wrong, there's fruity essence in there also, but the settle down on this is just so nice, y'all. The sandalwood, if there's some cashmere in here, I don't know, but it smells like it. That woody texture, that's the earthiness of this, it just really works for me. Like, I like this better than I do my Explorer. Just keeping it 100. This I like to mix this with other stuff and everything. I layer this one. It's great. Any time of year fragrance. Definitely rock it in the spring or summer right now. It hits. This thing hits right. Some may say Club Lady Weed may be better just because it's more polarizing. It pushes more. It's going to get more attention, but this thing right here, it is the Creed Aventus on a budget. If you see this, go ahead and grab it. Smell it, grab it. If you smell it, you're going to grab it. All right. This fragrance right here really caught me by surprise, man. And what it's cloning, I've seen people talk so highly of it. This is another niche, well, this is a high-end designer fragrance from Guerlain, based off Guerlain's. It's called Santal Royal. This is Glorious Royal Santal. Nice little presentation. Got your little tassel here or whatever. Snaps into place. That ain't going nowhere. And the smell of this, y'all. This is unisex too, ladies. It has floral notes like jasmine and neroli in it. That's kind of in the mid. It has peach. It has rose, oud, and it's just so perfectly blended. Like, I wore this one night to bed when I first got it, and my wife was like, "Whoa, what's that?" Like, I wear stuff to bed every night. See, it's when I get a compliment on it or her say something, I know it's really a kicker. Performance on this thing is through the roof. This is one of my favorite pickups from Milestone. I mean, it may not be for everybody, but I promise you, I can't see you not liking this. It's not heavy on the oud. This is a nice introduction to oud, in my opinion. And you can pick this thing up for $16.99. Stay on the lookout for that right there. Glorious Royal Santal. All right, getting towards the end here. Coming in at number 2 from the Dolce & Gabbana private blend collection. I don't know what it's called. Velvet collection or something like that. And theirs is called Amber Sun, and they called theirs Ombre Sun. Yeah, I got a couple from this little collection. You'll see a few in the stores. I'm not telling you to pick up any of the other ones, but this was my favorite. This is Grand Soir. I mean, it's based off Dolce & Gabbana's fragrance, but I'm sure they took elements from Grand Soir. So it's slightly different than the Grand Soir, but that buttery, oh man, amber and vanilla and labdanum and olibanum or whatever's in this thing here is beautiful. And it's a beast. Powdery, but like not, you know, baby powdery, but nice powdery scent that women are gonna like, gonna love. This is date night approved. This is, hey, this gets attention. Good for fall and winter as well. Don't sleep on that one. If you see it, give it a spray. See what you think. All right, last but not least, this had to be number 1 because this is cloning YSL's private blend, whatever you call it, either Eves or whatever they call it. Anyway, this is Tuxedo. This is Taxico by Milestone, and it is a great rendition. Now, took it a minute, macerated for about a month, and it was amazing. It's everything you get from Tuxedo. I have the Tux. It does performs right on par with the Tux. If you're familiar with Tuxedo, then you're gonna love this patchouli, boozy, vanillic. Oh man, Taxico. Tuxedo for cheap. $14.99. I actually have an extra bottle that I'm thinking about giving away when I hit 5,000. If we get to 5,000, I'm giving away a bottle of Taxico. I'm saying it here. So yeah, hey man, y'all already know. I appreciate your viewership. If you last this long, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. And if you want to check out any of these fragrances, you already know, go to the website. I decant them out so that y'all can try them before you buy them. Don't be like me with the blind buy. But anyway, hey, until the next one, y'all know the vibes.